14th Asia Super Yacht Rendezvous was replete with some of the biggest and most beautiful yachts Kata Bay has ever seen.
Phuket is a fun place, Thailand's a fun place, and what we're trying to achieve with this regatta is people have these magnificent vessels, but they want to have fun on them, and that's what we're trying to promote with this event.
Believe in celebrating the super yacht lifestyle, and it's all about having a lot of joy in sailing and trying to make sure that people that are engaged with that really bring that to this region.
Host sponsor Kata Rocks seemed equally impressed with the view from their pool deck.
I think super yachts and Kata Rocks are a perfect mix because we've got these buildings that look very much like super yachts for a start. Wraparound windows, sleek louvers, very futuristic design. Obviously we're also in this prime oceanfront location with our private pontoon as well, and it's a perfect anchorage for super yachts. They can come in, use our facilities, use the spa, the gym, the restaurant, and it's very discreet. We're already getting a number of these super yacht owners coming in and using it because they can do it very, very privately.
We are just perfectly aligned with the super yacht lifestyle. So what better way to do co-branding, to get our lifestyle out there, than to have the Super Yacht Rendezvous and have some of the greatest boats in the region come and visit us.
With our property being a luxury property right here on the seafront, and with the design element which you can see around the property, has that very nautical super yacht look to it. It was the perfect match to work with the Asia Super Yacht Rendezvous and host them here at Kata Rocks.
So let's have a look around a few of these magnificent craft, and we start with the biggest first, Titania. Named after Shakespeare's Queen of the Fairies, this 73-metre Lursen was launched in 2006.
The boat offers the highest level of service possible. You know, it's a roaming hotel for 12 guests, 20 staff, so yeah, the highest level of service possible.
The owner had a pre-existing kind of wish to come out here, and he hasn't sailed Asia before. Traditionally he's been to the Mediterranean and also the Caribbean, so Asia was a new adventure for him. Really the focus is on the owner using the boat, seeing all of these new amazing places that we have around here, and then also exploring the charter market and hopefully having a very good charter season as well.
We'll be based in Phuket. We have some trips planned here all the way through till March. So we'll be around Phuket, Myanmar, Malaysia, but our base is Phuket.
Another interesting super yacht at the Rendezvous was Northern Sun. Originally launched in 1976 by the Japanese National Fisheries Institute, Northern Sun has a potential range of 25,000 nautical miles and a specially strengthened hull to combat damage when ploughing through ice. Obviously not much need for a superpower like that around Phuket, but it may come in handy should another local speedboat go astray. Having completed her research work, the yacht received a comprehensive refit in 2007 by HYS in the Philippines. That turned her into the luxurious creature you now see. Also at the Rendezvous was the Indonesian pinisi Sri Datu Bua. Based on the centuries-old classic trading boat design, Datu Bua is the second pinisi built by Patty Siri, her first being the impressive Silolona.
10 years ago exactly, her older sister Silolona made her first appearance in Phuket. And Datu Bua is smaller than Silolona, designed with 3 very, very comfortable guest cabins for smaller groups like couples and families, small families. And she's been very, very successful, and I'm happy to say that she was built by the same group of boat builders that built Silolona. And so the things that we learned in Silolona we were able to even improve on in Datu Bua. So Phuket's 8 degrees north, Bali's 8 degrees south, so there's an absolutely opposite weather system. And so we tend to travel across the entire Indonesian archipelago, visiting traditional villages and celebrating ceremonies, and of course diving in Raja Ampat. But when the weather starts to go a little off in Indonesia, then we come around to Phuket, Myanmar, and the Andaman Islands of India.
There was plenty of fun to be had at this year's Super Yacht Rendezvous, but behind it all, there's a much bigger goal for the organisers and all involved.
Phuket now offers a multitude of services. Number one, there's berthing for the yachts. So rather than sitting at anchor, when we first started doing this, all the boats used to sit at anchor in Patong Bay. Now there's 2 world-class marinas that are on the island, and they can actually take a boat of 150 metres in length, which is quite a big boat. So the facilities now are definitely gaining momentum, and with all the high-class resorts like Kata, you're seeing a growth in things like provisioning, supplies. It's all starting to happen for the yachts here.
The Asian region is becoming more and more interesting. We see the first elements of interest coming from this region. We've been supporting this show, for instance, already for 14 years since its existence. And now we see slowly the changes that are coming to this region. You see a lot more boats coming into Phuket, but also along the coastlines of several other Asian regions, being the southern part of China, being in Hong Kong, being here, Indonesia. So it's becoming a slowly but surely a popular destination.
Owners are deciding that, with their vessel, their yacht, rather than just cruising around Phuket, Thailand, why don't we go around the world a couple of times? Before that used to be quite an adventurous thing, and it still is, but now with the world getting smaller and internet being everywhere, lots more owners are trying to do that.